Hello everybody and welcome back for some more Ratchet Clank 2 Going Commando, and today we are going to go and do the races. So I don't necessarily remember if I actually did that in the last episode or not, but according to my mission vlog, or my mission things, it says that I have not actually completed the races just yet. And I think the reason why was because I remember trying to, I was trying to record this, I think it was like last week. Oh shit, my bad. I was trying to record this like last week, but, you know, my good old-fashioned capture card that almost acts as if it's a fucking Pinnacle Studio capture card decided to not work. And so, you know, I was like, alright, fuck it, I'm done. And then, today, actually, I went to go download Pokemon Red, right? I was trying to find it on this trustworthy ROM site that I usually go to. Only problem was, it didn't fucking have the fucking ROM when I wanted it. And I was like, okay, alright. So, I ended up going to like this whole other... Hold on. Oops. I am like fucking up. Legitly. Anyway, like I went to this whole new website I've never been to before. And I looked up... I typed in... I think it was called like free ROMs or something like that. Don't go there, by the way. It's got a fucking virus on it. Anyway, I went there, and yes, there are skill points involved in racing. I believe so. I don't remember the time that you have to get. I want to say it's probably like 2 minutes and 48 seconds or something like that, or a minute 48. Whatever it was. It was something stupid. But anyway, well, yeah, like I said, don't go to freeroms.com. It's not a legit website. It's a fucking shady-ass place. Don't do it. Whenever you... Oh, I'm going to restart this challenge. But anyway, like, whenever you see, like, something that is shady, never do it. Because usually, if it looks kind of sketchy, it's probably something bad. Anyway, I ended up actually finding Red, but I downloaded this stupid ROM from this website. That free ROMs website thing. I was like, okay, you know, why not? That way I can record on my computer and hopefully, you know, do it in the future, which will come up pretty soon. So... I don't want to spoil the surprise, but if you look at my Twitter, you might be able to find out what the hell I'm talking about. But that's for later events. Yes, I will still do Yellow as a playthrough, but I have plans for that. That'll be my Gen 1 Let's Play. But I'm also doing a thing that's not a Let's Play. So, yeah, just gear up and get ready for that. I don't want to say it now, but so far so good. My Elgato's working just fine. I had to go in and clean up my computer. I downloaded Avast antivirus. And that fucking thing took forever to find anything at all. Eventually, it found it. I uninstalled some things and kind of cleaned up my computer, helped out the processor just a tad bit, because I tried to record this episode not too long ago, about like 20, 30 minutes ago. And that's when my Elgato was like, oh, fucking I'm stupid. And it's like, I'm just going to crash. And I'm like, no, you are goddamn not. Not today, Mr. Elgato, not today. I was thinking, like, maybe I should make one of those meme pictures. It's, you know that meme with the dog? Where it's, the guy's like, oh, hey, look. It's well, actually, in this context, he'd be like, oh, hey, look. It's a nice looking, hopefully easy to use recording device. And then the dog looks up and he's like, hi, I'm Elgato HD, and your thing just went unlive. It's like, oh, my no. He's like, oh, my God. It's retarded. I said, oh, my no. Oh, no, it's retarded. It's like, yeah, exactly. I will say this, though. At least it's not Pinnacle. Pinnacle Studio is one of the worst of recording devices you can get. Because, okay, if we're talking like capture cards, I've had a couple of people in the past actually ask me about capture devices and stuff like that. And I've told them the same thing before. I said, just get Elgato. Like, I mean, yeah, I know it's a piece of shit, but for the most part, it works just fine. If your computer has a decent processor like mine, my processor, I have no fucking idea what I have. I think it's like a dual core or some shit like that. I don't think it's anything like super impressive. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think it's impressive.
Racing, buddy. Here, take this helmet so the guys know you're one of us.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-oh. Incoming message from the boss. Attention all Thugs for Less employees. First of all, whatever slug brain's been eating all the choochie bars in the break room, better quit stuffing his face. Around. Hey, turn those lights off. It's bad feng shui. Next, our space rendezvous point has been moved to, and listen up, knuckleheads, the Felsen system in Sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're no good with numbers, find a buddy to help you. Lastly, the company picnic is this Sunday. Don't forget to bring your own juice this time. Hey! I saw that, Cletus! You just earned yourself a write-up. Don't worry. The boss only yells because he loves us.
Yes, sir. I do feel his affection.
Did you see that broadcast?
Not really.
We should scope out that rendezvous point.
Yes, we might intercept some stray transmissions.
Anyway, okay, so let's just get back onto track here. I will admit though, I love that scene because Clank just looks so adorable wearing that little helmet. And you know what? Just for the sake of just doing it and getting out of the way, since we did most of the arena stuff in one episode, let's just get some of the shit races done. The racing's not bad. It's not like it's not fun. So I guess apparently I don't think it was 2 minutes and 40 seconds or so to beat the race or get a skill point. I don't even know. I don't exactly remember what the skill point was, but I assume it was probably a speed kind of thing. So now, instead of just getting, you know, your good old-fashioned regular run-of-the-mill, hey, let's dance all day kind of shit, you get little weapons this time around. And the weapons work in a strange, odd way. You have to hit L2 to shoot them, not any other buttons. I was actually trying to press different buttons to find out exactly what it does. You have a bar in the top left corner, and if you pick up another weapon pack, I think if you pick up that same weapon pack, it should refill, like, you know, the entire bar of what you have. I'm not 100% sure on that because I don't remember ever getting one that actually did that. It might happen. I don't know. I've never come across that. I think when you get a weapon pack, I think it's just that. But anyway, in this race, even though you do get weapons, I think Ratchet's the only one that actually acquires any kind of weapons. The best weapons to have would clearly be, at this point in time, actually, would be the minigun, or like the guns, or blasters, or whatever you want to call them. And then you have the electric attack, which I think are probably the two best ones you can get at this point in time. Now, the other thing, actually, you know, speaking of weapons, it's not really a weapon, but the shielding is actually pretty good. And of course, like, I don't think it actually protects you from, like, wall damage. Like, actually you do change weapons, even though regardless. Okay. I was warned about that. The rockets are fucking amazing too. Like, holy shit. Like, all these weapons are fun to use and they're actually useful, which is a good thing. And that's something I can give credit to Ratchet Clank 2 about. I'm sure most people are probably like, God, fucking Alex just hates this game so fucking much. Like, his entire Let's Play is just gonna be him just hating on the game, you know, non-stop, and just fucking trashing it and all other shit. And it's like, but I like this game. It's like, if you like this game, fine, but I don't. There are some things about this game that I do like, and I do give credit where credit's due, so I'm gonna be a dick, you know, because, well, there's just some things I cannot say that are good. Like, there's some things that are just obnoxious. I mean, then again, just like that, for instance. Like, I mean, I know that's supposed to happen. That's my fault for that happening. That's just an obstacle in the way. That actually was nothing against the game by any means. And I will not say that it was the game's fault. Clearly, the developers put that there for a reason. Because they want you to run into an obstacle and die. Because that's what the developers are. They're dicks. Well, back then, they're dicks. Nowadays, not really. When it comes to, like, the new Ratchet & Clanks, they've kind of strained away from, like, the hardcore endeavor of just collecting bolts or just, you know, doing good in arenas and stuff like that and races. And nowadays it's just like, oh hey, you won. I mean, yeah, with the new like Ratchet and Clank reboot, yes, you have to race, you know, all those Skid McMark looking assholes. I don't know what alien type they are. I don't really care what they are, but yeah, it's just you have to race them anyway, like you did in the original one. And it still sucks just as much as it did before, but this time it sucks less because, you know, this time I don't think you have to worry about you don't get skill points in the game anymore. You get like trophies, so they're practically skill points nonetheless. I didn't mean to break my voice there for a second. They're practically skill points in the sense of like the gaming world, I guess. They act just like it. But the thing is, when like you don't have to do what the fuck was it called? There's like Tricky McMarks, which was one of like, it was like you do tricks. Why do I keep saying Anyway, like you did tricks to get, like, there's like 2 different races, and like both of them you had to get a certain amount of points like by doing like a trick or some shit like that. I think it was. If I remember correctly, then yeah, that should be that. But anyway, back on topic. When you don't have to do those. You just have to beat the race in a certain amount of time, which is the one I hated the most, to be honest. I can do the trick one just fine. I always did. I always never really had... Well, there was times when I was annoyed with it, because sometimes I fucked up, you know. It's like, ah, damn it. And then you lose a race, and you're like, well, shit. Now I'm really out of luck. But in the context of, like, you know, that versus, like, getting a best time for score is just like, yeah, I'd rather just get a best score for, you know, just doing tricks than actually beating somebody in a race, because the way I am with games is I suck at racing. And I'm pretty sure somebody was like, wow, you just fucking kicked those guys' ass. It's like, that was it's a close call, dude. And it's like, yeah, but I still technically suck at racing. The problem with the rockets, the problem with the weapons in general, is even though that you blow up the enemies, I don't know what the game's deal is, but they seem to come back really, really fucking quick. And now I want to make mention of this too. I don't know why this is a thing, but in like every like racing game that I've ever played, not just racing game, but like take Jack 2 for instance, and this game as well, and of course Ratchet Clank 1. I know it's kind of it's a game thing, like I said before, it's a developer thing. Like they want to make it a little easier on, you know, the person playing the game. Of course, you know, duh. They want you to win. Well, unless you're fucking like, you know, the Dark Souls game from Software. They don't want you to win. They want you to die and suffer. But anyway, god damn it, I was being chased. No, I don't want to go to the missions. I never hit. Fuck this. Pursue the fucking race. Anyway, oh god damn it. What the fuck was I talking about now? Because I just forgot, because these assholes are getting in my way. There's something about... Oh yeah, whenever you're racing, and you'll notice it here, there are shortcuts that appear on the track, and then when they appear on the track, it's funny because not every person that's racing will actually go down that shortcut. Another thing is, this is kind of about, well, not really off topic, but another trick about the racing mechanics in this game, practically, is the fact that whenever you hit like a boost pad, you don't waste any of your boost you already have on. Now that jump right there I made, make sure that you let go of the X button. You don't have to let go of the R1 button. You can if you want, for safety measures, but I just let go of the X button. And you can like slow down just enough to hit that boost pad and then grab like the jet fuel or whatever you want to call it. So try to do that. With any other boost pad, it's a normal run-of-the-mill like, okay, I got this. I really wish the shields would stay on the entire time. This one I don't think does. Cause like earlier, they don't stay on the entire time. The thing about this race, or just racing in Ratchet Clank in general, especially like with 2. Oh, don't get me wrong. I actually don't mind these hoverbike races, to be honest. They're actually kind of fun. It's just the thing about these, oh fucking A, is you want to try your best to stay in front of the lead as much as you can. Now, the other dickish thing that developers do when it comes to like games where you race, or just racing games in general, that like Mario Kart, for example, it's like no matter what place you get in, like if you overlap everybody in that race, eventually somebody's gonna whip out a weapon and then knock you out while you're in first place, and they're in fucking last, just because they want to slow you down, just because they're AI. Now, humans, I don't know if human players do that. To be honest, I'm sure they do. I don't really play with enough people, and like, even if I did play with people, I don't typically overlap them, for the most part, because like people usually have a pretty good mindset of like what the fuck's going on. They're like, oh, okay, so I got this. Now, what I was explaining earlier about the whole like destroying enemy kind of thing in this race, it's not like it's a bad idea. It's just that it to me it doesn't seem like it does anything at all, because what it looks like to me, it looks like I'm just destroying them and knocking them back like a few feet, and that's it. And then like they just respawn like 5 feet behind me, and then they come back in, and it's just like, okay, so I get a quick jolt in front of them, but it's not enough. That, my friends, is why I try not to worry about, you know, doing the weapon thing as much. If they're in my way and I grab a weapon, then sure, yeah, of course. I also would like to, you know, go for freaking shields in general. Apparently I just got a text from somebody. I don't know who it is yet. I have a feeling I know who it is, but... God damn it! Oh, he's gonna blow me up, of course. Wrong fucking time. And, okay, so this is what I don't get. So they knocked me back, you know, like a few feet behind me, but then they get right in fucking front of me. What it feels like to me, whenever I blow them up, they get, like, straight ahead of me. Like, they just instantly just boost me back to, like, freaking 8th or so place or whatever. And this is fucking retarded, dude. My question is, of course, it's a group chat text thing that I never really asked to be involved in, but I am involved in now. God damn it. Ugh, people fucking texting. It's like, I don't care what you guys gotta say. It's like, I don't know, like, just leave me out of these conversations, guys. Do your own shit. Okay, anyway, back to the topic at hand. You know, I'm really fucking... on, actually, before I talk about that. I'm really starting to fucking hate these rocket guys, because they're starting to piss me off. Okay, but anyway. I guess it might not be really... It's an older topic of mine, but... Oh, fuck you, too. What I'm trying to do is, like I said, I'm trying to use weapons to my advantage to, like, hopefully get a shielding or something out of it. Because these guys are dicks. Clearly, they all have fucking rocket launchers, like, at the ass. And the thing is, you want to try to use as much boost as you can to stay ahead. And yes, you can shake off the targeting system, but even then, that's not enough to, you know, get rid of these dicks. Because, well, you know, they fucking... Yeah, see? They just keep coming with more. And they always... That's what I fucking hate about racing in video games, because every fucking time I race in a fucking video game, especially a game where you get rockets and just... Yeah, see? God damn it. No, I don't care about the fucking map, and I don't care... At least I'm in 3rd place. That's not bad, but that's not good either. I'm kind of stuck behind. It's funny how that guy's just like... He's not even trying at this point. He's like, fuck this. Oh my god. Okay. Somebody please explain to me, why is it every game where that involves weapons where you race, does it have to have this stupid bullshit thing where, like, you always get attacked from behind no matter what? And if you want a good example of a game that does this, that's annoying as hell, it's called Jack X. Go play that and tell me that's not fucking obnoxious. When all you see is just targeting systems on your ass 24/7. It just gets retarded. I'm fucking done. Fuck this. We're done with this racing bullshit. Oh my god, people. Alright, anyway. Let's go fucking do something else. Let's go to a different planet, because I've already wasted enough time trying to do this. I might, just for the sake of just saving you guys the trouble, might do that stuff off screen. Just because I don't want you guys sitting there watching me go through it. If you're wondering what happens near the end of it, nothing. Nothing fucking happens. It's just, oh, hey, you beat it. Good job. You get extra bullets. Yay. But that's about it. So, really, you know, yeah. So now we gotta go defeat these thug ships. Fucking lovely. And I gotta see what the hell these turds are talking about, because they're probably talking about completely nothing, I'm sure. That's not exactly what I was looking for. Somewhere in here. Ah, there it is. Oh, great.
We are under attack.
Can't outrun them. Let's hope these weapons work.
Okay, well, that was a quick little cutscene anyway. Destroy all the thugs for last ships in the sector and disrupt their rendezvous. Rendezvous. Why the fuck did I say it like that? Okay, so, first things first, of course, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get some raritanium. You see that little, like, yellow orb thing I just picked up? That's raritanium. Fuck off. Nobody cares about your fucking shit controls. Okay. I will actually admit the controls for, like, even during the races, they're not that bad, actually. The controls in this game are quite functional, to be honest. Which is surprising, because you would think, like, well, you know, with Ratchet Clank, it's like, it's iffy. You know, it's like, yeah, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, but there are occasions where shit just happens. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's blow these ass dicks up. Problem is, I gotta fucking put up with these stupid ass, like, 20 of them. It's like, fucking Christ. Oh my god. The good thing is, we get a lot of raritanium. I think you actually can get raritanium from enemies, too. Now, if I ever have to get any raritanium for any reason, like, you know, the skill point to upgrade my ship completely, then, again, to save you guys the trouble, I more than likely will probably just end up doing that by myself, because most of this stuff I'm going to do will be just off screen, because all of it is just not fun sometimes. It really isn't. And when we get to the desert area, I'm going to make cuts, but I'm going to try my best to edit it to at least be funny for you guys to actually, you know, keep watching this. And I've been trying my best to, like, figure out reasons to want to edit it, but there's some things I just don't care about editing, because, like, you know, like, I make a video, like, I make, like, a 25-minute video. I'm like, okay, I'm good, done. You know, make another one. But I never really think. There are times where I do. I'm like, you know, I can make that funny. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And Ratchet Clank 2 is one of those things I really want to try to make funny, because even though I don't personally enjoy this, I don't want you people to not enjoy it yourselves. And that's the thing, too. Fucking shield. Finally! Can I get some health, please? That would be great. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Raritanium is great and all, but health is more where it's at. And I love the fact in, like, the later Ratchet Clank games where Raritanium is used to upgrade your weapons, to modify your weapons. That is fucking helpful, and that actually looked pretty cool. Holy shit. Okay, come on, just die, guys. Seriously, like, quit putting up a fight and just go down. Nobody cares about you being thugs for less. Nobody fucking cares about anything. Okay, come on. Just, wow, did I get double the rate? No, I think I only got one. Okay. Yeah, most of this stuff that I'm doing right now sucks. It really, really just... Here's the thing. And I hate explaining this over and over again, but Ratchet Clank has a... Well, you know, I think it's with any Ratchet Clank. Like, there's points in Ratchet Clank where you just don't want to play it. Where you just get so fucking bored of just everything that's going on. And I don't know, like, I can see why people might enjoy this game. I mean, I never grew up with the Ratchet Clank games. By that I mean, like, when I was a kid, when they came out in, like, 2001, 2002. So I was probably a youngin' at that time. At least young enough, like, you know, middle schoolish. But anyway, like, freaking... No, not middle schoolish, like elementary. Well, whatever it was. I think that was, like, fucking second grade. Still, back on topic here. I need to stop doing this. I just never really got into them back then. Like I said before in a previous video, TOD was the first one I technically played. The first one I actually, like, legitly played fully would have been Size Matters. And that wasn't even made by Insomniac, but there was a lot of fucking boring shit with that game. Now, don't get me wrong, when I first played it, I was like, oh, this is fine. But nowadays, it's like, oh, man. Like, I rebought it again, this time for the PlayStation 2, the, you know, remastered edition. You know, right, my ass. But whatever it is, you know, it's like fucking... It's... I don't know, it's not shit, but it's like Ratchet 2. It's like... It sucks, but it doesn't suck. You know, it's like... It's got some good ideas. It's got some memorable moments. But where they're at is so far in between with shit and good, it's hard to tell sometimes. It's like you're trying to polish a turd, and I just don't want to do it. Thing is, once I get done with Ratchet Clank 2, like when I'm done with this pile of dump, I'm just kidding. When I'm actually done with this game, I might spend a long time before I want to start up Ratchet 3, and even like Ratchet Deadlocked. Okay, where is this fucking cocksucker? I'm just gonna let him come to me, because this is what pisses me off the most about this fucking game. It's like you try to fly around and get anything done, but they don't even let you do that.
Oh yeah, I've got mad skills. Mad yeah. A difficult challenge, but one that a trained commando...
Hold on. I'm intercepting a transmission.
For the 5th time, I have a collect call to Thugs for Less from a Mr. You Are Gonna Die. Will you accept the charges?
You are gonna die.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
You idiot.
Uh-oh.
I'm paying top dollar for your protection, and your moron employees are off at some picnic!
Hey, that was a bonding exercise.
Enough! I'm at the pickup point now. If your men aren't here pronto, you can kiss this contract goodbye.
Oh yeah? Well, you can kiss your you know what I mean. Dang it.
Did you trace that?
Coordinates locked in. We are headed there now.
Okay, here we go. So now we can take on another challenge if we wanted to. But instead of doing that, let's just head to Canal City, which actually, it's one of the, oddly enough, it's actually kind of a memorable level.
So, how's the reception out here?
We have sports, weather. Ooh, the Science Channel.
Keep going. Whoa, what's that?
The man, the myth, the legend, the loser. Captain Quark, once the idol of everyone in the galaxy, has finally hit rock bottom. After his humiliation at the hands of Ratchet and Clank, Quark sold bogus merchandise he claimed were Gadgetron products. But a key defect in this product, the Personal Hygienator, caused severe irritation in sensitive body areas and alerted authorities to Quark's scam. Behind the Hero will return after these messages.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yes, I suppose it...
All this time, my Personal Hygienator must have been causing that itch.
Anyway, we should be at our destination shortly.
Okay, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, when I think about Ratchet and Clank 2, Going Commando, there's plenty of levels I think about.
Too late again.
We always seem to be a bit late. Why is that?
Well, let's check this place out and find out where he's headed.
Okay, and fuck you guys. I'm just kidding. One of the things I remember the most is this level, and it's got quite the skill point to get. And the skill point, I don't remember dead offhand exactly what it was. I'm sure if I looked at the name of it, I might have a vague idea what the fuck it was called. But we're on planet what? Notak? Yeah, something like that. Whatever it's called. Let's go take a look at the skill points and see what I can find. There is to be or not to be hit. Wait, that's Mokhtar. I'm retarded. Planet, but oh yeah, I know that one. I just gotta remember where all that stuff's at though. I think that's it. Wait, is that seriously it? Just that one skill point? Well then, why do I think of this level having more than that? Now the thing, I could have sworn this level had much more. Well, actually, okay. I will admit this. This is actually a decent level for Ratchet and Clank. There is a very infamous level that I do not like. That's going to be coming up later. I'll tell you exactly every level I don't like and every level I do like. Now, the funny thing is, when it comes to Ratchet and Clank 2, there's a lot of levels I don't like compared to a lot of levels I do like. As with Ratchet and Clank 1, there's a lot of levels I do like, and there's a lot of levels, or there's not really a lot of levels I don't like. But when it comes to Ratchet and Clank 3, the game's fun, but the fucking levels are mostly just something I don't like either. Which is kind of weird, because it's like, oh, Alex likes Ratchet Clank 3, right? It's like, yeah. I mean, I don't like it because everybody else does. There's a lot of levels I fucking hate, and 99% of the levels I fucking don't like in that game. But there's a lot of... The gameplay is what's fun, not running through this shit. Now, same thing with Ratchet and Clank 2, like, sometimes the gameplay's fun, and sometimes you just get, like, so involved in it, and it's like, okay, this is fun. And there's moments where it's just like, this is boring as shit. This right here is not too bad. I mean, you know, when you look at Ratchet and Clank as just a basic platformer, you run around and shoot shit, it's fun. But Ratchet 2 is like, to me, it's like meet in the middle, and I keep saying that, but it really is. It's like, it's not good, and it's not bad. It's just, it's right there, and it's playable, and here I am doing it. So anyway, folks, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time when we play some more Ratchet & Clank 2, Going Commando. And we'll see you all then, so take care, everybody.